Hey guys, I wanted to sit down with you today and just be really honest about how I've been feeling and what's been going on in France, because for the past 2 weeks I would say I just haven't really felt like myself. I've been feeling like really down. It's a period in time that everyone goes through, and I hope that by making this video you guys can relate to it. And I want to just share the struggles of being an expat. I put a lot of content on my channel that shows the fun times that I'm having and like the great adventures that it is normally like living in France, but sometimes it's just not like that, and sometimes I just feel bad, and I want to share with you guys and be really honest about what's been going on. Hopefully you guys can relate to it. I know that there are so many more people out there in the world that are facing way worse problems and way worse difficulties, so it's not really about that. It's more just about opening up and being really honest on this channel, because that's why I created this YouTube, to honestly share my honest and real raw experiences of living in France. So here goes. First off, I had my law exam that, if you guys have been keeping up to date with my videos, you would know I've been studying for like crazy, and I was so stressed about it. And I did the exam at 11 in the night until 2 in the morning. So obviously that's not really great hours to be doing a law exam. How can your mind be in it at 1 a.m. in the morning? Like, it's just impossible. And I felt really bad about it. Like, not gonna lie to you guys, I just felt horrible. I got in the exam, I just looked at the paper and I was like, I have no idea what even to write. Like, my brain was just cloudy and foggy, and it was terrible. I wrote and I got about 2,000 words in, but it was just like honestly shit. Like, it was just rubbish writing. So I think that was the trigger. Like, that set me off into this like kind of like depressed feeling kind of vibes. The exam was worth 50% of my overall marks, so really I have to do well in the exam to even pass the course at all. So I don't know, I guess now all I have to do is wait for the results to come back and just try to stay really positive about it. But yeah, that was kind of like the trigger for me, just feeling like I've potentially failed a course, which just like not me at all. Like, I'm really a studious person. I take a lot of care in my studies, and I'm really passionate about studying law. That just really sucked and sent me down like a bit of a spiral. And then the second thing is I've just been crazy busy. Like, I've been working so much, and I haven't had any time for myself, any time to just even clean my house. Like, my house is an absolute mess right now because I haven't had a day off or time to clean it. It's just been like really full on. I haven't been able to do cooking with my friend Georgie because I just haven't had the time. Like, I've been eating frozen meals because I literally haven't had time to cook, feeling like I have no time for myself, and just like being really busy all the time. Too busy to even upload videos, to edit videos. Like, it's just been really crazy. The third thing that I would say is going on is the language, like learning French. I'm getting really down on myself about how much I've progressed in French. I would say I understand about 85% of every single conversation that I'm listening to, but it's communicating back. I know I can have a conversation, I can form a sentence, but it's just like making me feel really isolated, because if I was in Australia, I could just go to the supermarket, have a conversation with the checkout girl, and it'd be, you know, a social interaction in my day. But in France, it's just like I'm constantly feeling like I can't express myself properly in this place where I'm living, and I can't form connections as well as what I could in an English-speaking country, because there's this language barrier. And I think I'm just like really down about myself in terms of how much I've progressed in the language. And then that leads to the next things that just is all like spiraling. How I'm feeling is just all interconnected. And then I just feel lonely. I feel like I miss my family. I feel like I miss my friends. I feel like I miss being able to do things that I could do in Australia Australia, like I need to go to the doctor, I could just easily do that in Australia. But here I have to get Killian to call the doctor because I can't just call them and be like, hey, I need an appointment. Just like feeling isolated in the place where I'm living, it really has started to suck. I definitely have friends here. I love everyone in my life here. It's just like more like of a broader thing, like just like going to the pharmacy, supermarket, just like stuff like that. And I feel like because I work from home as an English teacher, I spend too much time alone and I'm not getting out enough and I'm not doing things, I'm not seeing people enough. And I rely on Killian to feel this social interaction that I need as an extroverted person. So yes, that's just really been playing on my mind. And then I think because of how I feel that I did in the exam, plus these feelings of loneliness, maybe we should go back to Australia. So I've been thinking a lot and I've been feeling a lot like I want to go back to Australia and continue my studies there, especially because the world is going back to normal. So I can't just keep studying online. At some point, like I have to finish my degree. It's what I want to do. I want to be a lawyer. I want to finish my degree. So I have my visa appointment on the 7th of December and that's really freaking me out because I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Like I should get the visa renewal, but it's just been a lot and I've just been feeling like I don't normally feel. I really wanted to share that with you guys because I want to keep this as my diary. I want to be able to look back and go, this is what was happening when I was living in France. And just to show you guys that what you see on the internet, what you see on social media, like it's fake. Like people don't always feel like that. And I think it's really important to share the difficulties of living in another country, the difficulties of living in general. I have started to feel a bit better and I'm going to be making a video about some tips to overcome and like what I've done to overcome like how I'm feeling right now and getting back on track and that kind of thing. So if you are interested in seeing that video, please subscribe to the channel, and I hope you guys appreciate me sharing like what's really been going on and what it's really like sometimes to be a foreigner in another country. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in that next video.